Cavaliers.
They've been struggling to move the ball in the first 3-4 series, and here we are.
Let's hear it, go fans. Make some noise!
So 2nd and 6 from the 28. Owens hands it on the side. Dodge defenders. He can't get the edge. Andrew.
Johnson on the carry.
Thomas Johnson on the carry.
Walls with the stop. 3rd down.
Thomas Johnson trying to get the edge and was met.
Your team needs you. Let's raise the roof.
So 3rd down and 6.
Show your back.
So 3rd down and 6 from the 29. Owens, he's gonna pass it. Owens into the end zone, and a late flag. They didn't throw any down to begin with, and then they throw a late flag. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna be pass interference. It didn't look like he didn't touch him at all. But you know, I'm not the ref, so I can't make any rules.
Pass interference gets the defense.
So that makes it automatic 1st down for Cookeville.
3rd and Cavaliers from the 14-yard line. Let's hear it, go fans. Your team needs you.
At about the 15. Yep, at 15.
Let's hear it.
Owens up the middle. Oh, we got a nice run out of it. So they take advantage with the penalty, and Blake Owens with a nice run up the middle.
Pick up a 6, 2nd and 4, Cavaliers. Let's hear it, their fans. Let's make some noise.
So Owens and Johnson in the backfield again. Hand it. Johnson trying to get the edge. He is going to get stuffed in the middle. Probably a gain of 1 or 2 there. Johnson, he could have gotten edge there, but then decided to cut back through the middle.
Win the stop.
So Cookeville.
3rd down.
So 3rd down and 1 on the 5, and I'm probably guessing they're going to go for it. If they can't get this, I'm guessing they're going to go for it. Cookeville has struggled to score so far. Owens trying to rush it himself. Another bump, and Owens is in. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And Blake Owens, something I forgot to mention about him. He has 6, now 7 rushing touchdowns on the season. And Owens brings it in Cookeville, and they finally get the burst that they needed. So it brings it to 4-6, extra point coming up here. And up and down. 14-7.
Sanchez Cavaliers kick is good.
And so Cookeville, after the first 3 series, finally get the score they needed. And the Bears lead 14-7. And ladies and gentlemen, I know, I just want to make a quick announcement. I'm glad that you guys can hear me now, and I appreciate everybody letting us know that the sound wasn't working. I had no idea until my teacher told me that it wasn't working, and I had a meltdown. But I appreciate everybody letting us know there's no sound. If you're live at the game and watching the game and want to beat up my audio-visual teacher, Mr. Pete, for just now fixing the sound, you can. It's not my preference, but if you want to beat him up in the parking lot after the game, sue his family. anything, you want to become rich, take his job, go ahead and do that, but I prefer you not, so. But so far, this first half, pretty energetic. Cookeville on their last drive after they had struggled to score. They had 3 straight in and outs, and then on that possession, they finally were able to get past midfield, and then the quarterback, Blake Owens, with another rushing touchdown as that kick is in the hands. That kick is in the hands of Landon Steed. He gets a couple yards off that catch, and he will go out at about the Bears' 40.
First and 10, Golden Bears from the 40-yard line.
So Bears' offense been so far through the 3 series. First drive, Easton Spurlock had himself touchdown. Second drive was a 3-and-out, and the third drive was a touchdown by Harrison Edwards. They handed it. This is John Michael Crudup trying to get the edge, and he will get about 2 yards.
Crudup with the carry.
Crudup with about 2 yards there.
Massey got a stop. Pick up for 3, second down 7, Golden Bears.
And so Bears offense averaging over 30 points a game. They've scored over 30 in all 4 games so far. For Travers, up the middle, John Michael with a nice carry.
Crudup with the carry.
So 2nd and 7, and Crudup with a nice run there. Gets about a gain of 5.
Cover 6, third down and 1.
About a gain of 6. I'm usually really bad with being perfect on how many yards they got, but
Very pleasant with the stop for the Cavaliers.
But it's all right. 3rd and 1. Travers, he'll throw it. Quick pass on the side. That's caught. For the first down, that is Easton Spurlock with the reception. And he gives the Bears a first down. Easton Spurlock, who scored the first touchdown out of the game.
Golden Bear, first down.
Easton Spurlock, who scored the first touchdown of the game, has a good reception there. And it's a first down on the Cavaliers 42. Travers hands it up the middle. Edwards, he finds running room. Edwards gets the angle, dodge a tackler. Harrison Edwards again! His second touchdown of the game!
That's a Golden Bear. Wilson County is very impressed.
Whoa, the speed demon is upon us. The speed demon is upon us. Harrison Edwards found running room and turned on the jet again. And that's his second touchdown of the game.
Osborne to hold. Echeverry to kick.
So 20-7. Extra point. Daniel Echeverry so far been perfect on extra points tonight. 2 of 2. Hold, kick up, and right through the middle.
The extra point attempt is good.
Wow, and the Golden Bears with a nice drive there.
Cavaliers 7. Your Mountain League Golden Bears 21.
Couple John Michael runs. Easton Spurlock first down, and then a big run there from Harrison Edwards. That was his second touchdown of the game, and that makes it 21-7. Golden Bears up by 14. And so after that score by Cookeville, the Bears respond immediately and show that offense will not go quiet into the night. So 7-17 remaining in the first half. Cookeville scored on their last drive. Let's see if they can do it again and respond to that Harrison Edwards touchdown. And I also want to apologize. If you guys can't hear me at times, it's from the really loud music blasting in my ears, and sometimes I feel like I can't even hear myself. But still got one more half of action and over half of a quarter, and
Takeoff goes into the end zone.
That will be a fair
Will be
catch.
first and 10 Cavaliers from the 20-yard line.
Jackson Clark with the fair catch there. So Cookeville scored on the last drive. And let's see if they can continue. They've scored one out of 4 drives. The Bears have scored 3 out of 4 drives. 3 out of 5, I believe.
Fans. Let's make some noise for the defense. What team needs you?
We had seen both of those touchdowns from Harrison Edwards. He had dodged multiple tacklers to get into that end zone. So if anybody comes up to me and says that Harrison Edwards is not strong, then I would really try not to slap him, because that would be a stupid comment. Owens, quick pass on play action. Oh, nice move by the receiver. He gets a good gain, diving down near the 30.
Taylor with the reception for the Cavaliers.
That was Mason Taylor. I talked about him earlier. He averages 20 receiving yards
Pick up a
a
7.
game.
Second down and 3, Cavaliers.
So far through these 4 games. Taylor's really an offense and defense guy. He averages 28 receiving yards a game, also 10 tackles a game. So Mason Taylor out there breaking bodies, making catches, and that is Thomas Johnson on the run, gets shoved back. So for play,
with the stop.
it was a nice game by Mason Taylor.
Down.
And then that was a run by Thomas Johnson. And this will now be 3rd down and 3. From the Cookeville 27. Can the Bears get another 3 and out?
They can't hear you.
6.5. In this second quarter, Owens backfield. He's going to run it himself. Oh my goodness. Blake Owens takes it himself. And I believe he may just be short of the first down. We'll see what they call it.
Owen with the carry. Peter Rita with the stop. First down, Cavaliers.
So it was enough. Blake Owens on his own QB run. It's enough for the first down for Cookeville. 1st and 10 on their 33. Fake. First option wasn't there. Still on his feet. Getting shoved up. Oh my Lord! And that is blown up on the plate by Will Zerniak. And I talked about at the beginning of the game, Will Zerniak's a guy that you do not. Will Zerniak is a guy that you do not want to run into because you may suffer a concussion after the game.
2nd and 9, Cavaliers.
Blake Owens' options weren't there on the play action. He tried to take it himself, and he couldn't get anything. 2nd and 9. That play still got a gain of a yard, though, so positive yardage there for Cookeville. 2nd 9 on the 34, on the Cookeville 34. Whistles blown. And a timeout.
Timeout, Cavaliers.
So, timeout from Cookeville. Bears defense so far has been very consistent this game. Mainly, it's just been Blake Owens doing the damage.
Timeout is sponsored by TDS. Can make you feel like the clock has
It's been Blake Owens mainly doing the damage this game. As we look at it this season, Owens has 7 rushing touchdowns and only 1 passing touchdown. So Owens is usually more used to running the ball. I'd say maybe like Justin Fields type of player. If I had to compare him to an NFL player. I know it's hard for me to compare high school players to professional, but
rise up, go to Bear fans. Let's make a noise for the boys. Your team needs you.
2nd and 9 on the Cookeville 34. Owens, snap it, and he tries to run it up the middle again, and he is going nowhere.
Owen the carry.
So most of the damage done has been really around 3 guys. It's been from Blake Owens, Mason Taylor,
Walls with a stop.
and Thomas Johnson. I apologize. I have a friend that's named Andrew Johnson, so I apologize if I call him Andrew Johnson. So 39 on the 34 again. Owens tried to carry it himself, and he could not get anything. Still on the 34. Owens. And whistles again. And I believe another timeout.
Cavaliers.
Another timeout from Cookeville.
This timeout is sponsored by TDS. Slow internet can make
And
you
so
feel
that
like
was
the clock
Cookeville's
has
last
stopped.
timeout of the game.
Fast high-speed internet with TDS.
That was that was their last timeout of the first half. Silly me. But that was Cookeville's last timeout of the first half. They called a timeout on second down, and they now call a timeout on third down. So offense has been pretty shaky this drive. Haven't been able to convert really anything big. And you know, if it's homecoming night for any school, you got to come out and put on a show for your fans.
Clap your hands, stop it, your team needs you. It's time to rise up.
3rd and 9. Owens. No timeouts. Oh my goodness. Multiple defenders come up. He throws, and that is incomplete.
Pass intended for Taylor.
And almost had him on the sack.
4th down, Cavaliers.
Will Zerniak almost sacked Blake Owens, and then Owens had to try and find a pass on the run. He tried to hit Mason Taylor, who's been his main target tonight, and Taylor couldn't hold it in. It's now 4th down and 9, so.
Rotary back team.
And so Cookeville, they'll punt it. That scared the holiness out of me. Because I thought Cookeville was about to go for it on 4th and 9 on their own 34. But thank goodness they didn't. So they punt it.
Punt is down by number 22, Clark.
And that football went down.
1st and 10, Golden Bears, the 32-yard line.
Football went down at the 32, so the Bears get the ball back. They've shut down Cookeville on about 4 of their 5 drives. Offense goes back out quick. It's Travers and Crudup in the field. Twin receivers to the far right. Travers fakes, and on the side, that is John Michael Crudup.
Crudup for the carry, flag on the play.
And flag on the play again. And yes, if John Michael's family is watching, it is Crudup, not Crudup. John Michael Crudup.
Banks is on with a stop. Face mask to defense.
Excuse me, Crudup on the carry, not Crudup. So it's now 1st and 10 on the Bears, 32.
Still 1st down for the Golden Bears.
Handoff, this is Crudup again. Made a tackler miss, and Crudup gets tackled back.
Quick with the carry. Burns for the stop.
And I apologize to John Michael's family. It's Crudup, not Crudup. I've been arguing about it with teachers and people all day. So it's John Michael Crudup.
2nd down, Golden
For
Bears.
anyone watching this, John Michael Crudup. So 2nd down and 3. So hand up middle again, another run play, and I believe that was Harrison Edwards.
And for the carry.
So it's the third down. Harrison Edwards
Dial with a stop.
up the middle
31, Golden Bears.
for a gain of 2. It will now be 3rd and 1. Bears still on their side of the field. Ball on the 41-yard line. Here we go. Tyler Travers and Harrison Edwards in the backfield again. They hand it off. Edwards misses. Was able to dodge a tackler, and then multiple guys.
Edwards on the carry.
Takes multiple Cavaliers
First
down.
and stop. By the way, that's a Chick-fil-A Golden Bear. First down.
So Edwards carry is enough for the first down.
First and 10 for Bears from the 44-yard line.
So from the 44 on their 44. Travers fakes, throws, caught again on the sideline. That is Easton Spurlock having enough.
Spurlock with the reception.
Spurlock so far has
Johnson
3
with a stop.
receptions for a touchdown.
Pick up a 4, second down and 6, Golden Bears.
Gain of 4 there on that play from Easton Spurlock. We didn't see much action from Easton last season. So far, he's out of the flesh, and we're getting the most of him. Oh, John Michael found the hole. John Michael dodges a tackler and brought down inside the 35.
John Michael caught up with a carry. That's a Chick-fil-A Golden Bear. First down.
So the Bears' run game. So the run is where it is.
First and 10 from the 34-yard line.
And the passes so far have been on target too. So the pass and run has been consistent. Travers out of the play. He's just going to look for the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Travers tried to go through.
Hoyt.
Travers tried to throw it to Willie Hoyt.
Massengill on the coverage. Second down, Golden Bears.
That was Jack Massengill who had the incompletion. So 2nd and 10 on the Bears 34. Travers hands it. Edwards misses a tackler. Edwards trying to find running room. There's a flag on the play. Edwards gets brought to the
Edwards with the
ground.
carry. Taylor with that goal. Flags on the play.
Mason Taylor brings him down. Edwards looked like he got about a gain of 1 there. Penalty mark
Holding
on the
against
play.
offense.
So it's holding against the Bears, and that'll bring him back. So the offense, after a couple of plays to bring them far on their side, they will now
10-yard penalty. Second down.
they'll now
Golden
be
Bears.
brought back all the way to the 34. This will be 2nd and 10. Excuse me, 2nd and 20 on the 44. We're approaching a minute left in this first half. Clock winding down. Travers, he will throw on the side. Pass is caught. Move on the side. And I believe that was Easton Spurlock again on the reception. Easton Spurlock, what a first half for him.
Corey with the reception.
Excuse me, Braxton.
down,
That was
Golden
Braxton
Bears.
and Corey with the reception.
Timeout,
Right,
Golden Bears.
16 and 19 kind of look like he
This time out is sponsored by
flipped the
TDS.
6 upside
Slow
down.
internet
Looks like a
can make you
9.
like the clock to
but
stop.
that was
Get
Braxton
fast, high-speed
Corey's.
internet with
That was
TDS.
Braxton Corey's first reception of the night. And last home game against Hunters Lane, you guys go watch those highlights. We'd seen Braxton Corey. He had a. If you guys go watch that game, Braxton had an insane touchdown. We'd seen Travers throw a deep ball to the corner of the end zone, and Braxton had a catch right over a defender's head. I suggest you guys go watch that stream. It was entertaining. So just under a minute remaining, 58 seconds left. Bears lead 21-7. Bears were all the way on their 34, and then they got brought back to their 44. And then we had seen a reception from Braxton Corey a few moments ago. Travers looking, running back out. Travers running, Travers will throw, and incomplete, and there's a flag.
Pass incomplete. Flag on the play.
And that passed really close to the hands of Braxton. And Braxton just a little bit more running, and he could have possibly had that catch. We got to talk about how about that awareness from Tyler Travers. He was able to escape from the pocket and almost make a pass on the run. So this will be 3rd and
Holding
16.
against the defense. Replay, 3rd down.
So replay on the 3rd down. I believe they called a penalty against defense, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just deaf and I didn't hear anything. But on the 30. And if they can't get it for a 1st down, let's see if Bears can get into decent position for an Echeverria field goal. 3rd and 6. Travers, little route on the side, trying to get the 1st down. And running on the sideline, Willie Hoyt. They're trying to find a way to get the ball more in his hands. After he had his first couple missed catches in the 1st quarter, and then we seen earlier he had a missed catch a few minutes ago. Clock is winding down. Let's see if the Bears 4th and 6. And they will waste down on all of this time.
That's halftime. Check that timeout on the field.
So
timeout, Golden Bears.
That's not. Yeah, I was about to say that will not be halftime. So Coach Perry will take a timeout with 1 second remaining, and I'm guessing he's going to go for that field goal from Echeverria to increase it to a 24-7 lead if Echeverria. So how about that? Daniel Echeverria gets a couple yards up. Echeverria will get 5 yards up. So this kick is for 42. 1 second remaining. This kick to increase it to a 17-point lead at halftime to make it 3-score. Echeverria up and right down the middle. And that will send us to halftime. Bears, a 47-yarder from Echeverria, sent it to a 24-7 lead at halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the 1st half. I'm Denver Sikorsky, and I will be back for the 2nd half.
Yes, no, I don't want you moving around. That's the shot. I'm coming. Actually, no, you got it. Look across the field. They're going to be coming down that 50. Zoom in. You see something? Look at that field goal. What? He can shoot for you. Look to him. Listen to him. Let's listen to him. Listen to him. Guys, I'm touching you in that. Go in. Hold on.
You go ahead and head down and figure out what's going on. All right? I'll go. Yeah, give me your headset. Give me your headset. So I can't keep leaving it. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
You remember? How many years ago was that? I know that. Why do you think you know that? She wasn't any good at it. Got you a better one. Why don't I ever see you around my good?
Do you want me to fix one? Did you say something about team one? Okay. Is that good or too tight? Is one too tight?
At this time, we'll begin the presentation of the 2023 Mount Juliet High School Homecoming Court. This group of young ladies have been selected by their peers to represent their respective classes and Mount Juliet High School. At the end of this ceremony, we will crown our senior lady as the 2023-2024 Mount Juliet High School Homecoming Queen. I now present your 2023 Mount Juliet High School Homecoming Court. Our first homecoming attendant is the 2023 Head Queen, Annalise Ryder. Annalise is the daughter of Charity Ingersoll and Rick Ryder. She's the Mount Juliet High School Marching Band Treasurer and the captain of the Mount Juliet Band of Color Guard. Annalise is also an active member of the Science National Honor Society and the Prom Committee. She's escorted by Parker Ray, son of Libby and Garrett Ray. Parker serves as librarian for the marching band and is the president of the art club. Next we have our freshman class representatives. Our first freshman attendant is Kendall Butcher. Kendall is the daughter of Jason and Brittany Butcher. She plays on both the Mount Juliet softball and basketball teams. Kendall is escorted by Grant Tinker. Grant is the son of Jennifer and Jeff Tinker. He plays on the Mount Juliet High School basketball team. Freshman attendant, Kendall Butcher. Our second freshman attendant is Janaya Alexandria Ellison. Janaya is the daughter of Samantha and Lorenzo Ellison. She's an active member of the Black Student Union and is on the Mount Juliet High School dance team. She's escorted by her father, Lorenzo Ellison. Freshman attendant, Janaya Alexandria Ellison. Now for the sophomore class representatives. Our first sophomore attendant is Keely Martin. Keely is daughter of Andrea Martin Willie. She belongs to the Love Choir and is an active member of the Mount Juliet High School Drama Club. Keely is escorted by C.J. McCoy, who is the son of Nicole and Court McCoy. He's on the Juliet High School junior varsity football team and is a member of the theater and vocal ensemble. Keely. Our second sophomore attendant is Chloe Pidgeot. Chloe is the daughter of Rose Pidgeot and Jean-Claude Pidgeot. She belongs to the Love Choir, HOSA, and plays on the Mount Juliet High School tennis team. Chloe is escorted by Richard Q. He's the son of Ying Liu and Jixie Q. Let's hear it for Chloe Pidgeot. Now for the junior class representatives. Our first junior attendant is Sadie Clark. Sadie, the daughter of Tatum and Herbie Clark. She's on the Mount Juliet High School softball team. Sadie is escorted by Emil McGowan. He is the son of Benita and Dave McGowan. Will belongs to the Mount High School National Honor Society and is a member of the golf team. Sadie Clark. Our second attendant is Bimo Sakota. Bimo is the daughter of Bina and Chandra Sakota. She's a journalist for the Golden Bear Gazette and is a member of the Band of Gold, National Honor Society, and Science National Honor Society. Additionally, she has previously earned the AP Scholar Award and the College Board National Small Town Recognition Award. Mimo is escorted by Chase Carta. Chase is the son of Janelle and Andrew Carta. He served as president-elect and vice president of HOSA and is the youth leadership of Wilson County Representative. Chase is a member of the National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and is on the track and cross-country teams. Bimo Sakota. And now for senior homecoming court. One of these ladies will be crowned the 2023-2024 Mount Juliet High School Homecoming Queen. Our first senior attendant is Brooke Anderson. Brooke, the daughter of Amy Head. She has briefly played on the Mount Juliet basketball team. Brooke is escorted by Tristan Wynn, son of Jennifer and Jason Wynn. Tristan plays on the Mount Juliet varsity baseball team. Brooke Anderson. Our next senior attendant is Ren Lindy. Ren is the daughter of Mandy and Will Lindy. She's a member of the Mount Juliet High School Student Council and Interact. She also serves on the PTSO. Ren is escorted by Karwan Mehmet. Karwan is the son of Jian Salih and Sitar Mehmet. He is actively involved in HOSA, Interact, and is a member of the Science National Honor Society. Ren Lindy. Our next senior attendant is Abby Scobie. Abby is the daughter of Jody and Craig Scobie. She's on the Mount Juliet High School varsity soccer team, law choir, and a member of the Science National Honor Society. She also serves as president of the French National Honor Society, treasurer of the National Honor Society, treasurer of Alpha Theta. Abby is escorted by Camden Hugh. Camden is the son of Tassie and Jace Hugh. He is a former Mount Juliet High School cross-country runner and is currently a member of the French Club. He also plays bass and drums for his father's band. Our final senior attendant is Mercy Stratton. Mercy is the daughter of Roy and Creo Covington. She's on the Juliet varsity track team and serves as a member of the prom committee, Black Student Union, Student Council, and National Honor Society. Mercy is escorted by Stephen Bakit, son of Caldas. Stephen is the captain of the Mount Juliet High School track and field team, anchors student news on BNN, and is a member of MOVE. Additionally, he's student secretary for Student Council and is a member of the National Honor Society. Mercy Stratton. Before we crown our queen, we would like to thank each of these ladies and their escorts and congratulate them for being chosen to represent their school and their classmates. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's now my honor to announce to you that the 2023-2024 Mount Juliet High School homecoming queen is Abby Scobie. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for playing of the Mount Juliet Alma Mater. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023-2024 homecoming.
4-7. We'd seen in that first half the defense shut down the Cavaliers, as Cookeville couldn't convert on 5 of 6 drives. They do average under 20 points a game this year, so defense has struggled. They scored 17 in their last game against Lebanon. Bears will receive in the second half. And that kick will go far beyond the 20 and already a penalty marker. Not even a second into the second half, and we already have flags. So Bears defense holds Cookeville to just 7 points. Cookeville only able to get past midfield twice. Bears offense leads by 3 scores. Harrison Edwards with 2 touchdowns, and we've seen Easton Spurlock, who had the first touchdown of the game. So Bears start out on the 35, their own 30-35. First and 10, Travers hands it off, and on the side, getting the edge. And that's a nice run from Harrison Edwards, and he already has a big run on the first play of the second half. Harrison Edwards, we had seen him turning on the Jets in the first half. He had 2 touchdowns in the first half.
That's a Chick-fil-A Golden Bear first down.
And the speed demon already off to the races. So chunk there, they're on their 35, now on the 43. They hand it off. This is John Michael Crudup up the middle, and he gets a good gain
Crudup with the carry.
of about 8.
Dial with the stop. Pick up of 6.
That was Delton
Second down,
Dial
Go Bears.
who took him down. When we talk about Delton Dial, he's been averaging about 3 sacks a game for Cookeville. He's been a big anchor of their defense. Hoyt in motion. They hand it. John Michael gets a block, and he will go down.
Crudup with the carry.
That was 2nd and 4. John Michael.
Johnson with the stop, the Cavaliers.
And that'll be 3rd down and 1.
3rd and short for the Golden Bears.
Inside the 35. So Bears offense already in position for an Echeverria kick. Daniel Echeverria hit a 47-yarder at the end of the first half to give him a 17-point lead. Travers throws to the side. This is Edwards. Speed demon. He's off to races, and a block. And down near the 25.
Edwards with the carry. Taylor with the stop.
That was Mason Taylor who brought him down, along with Joseph Owens. They had to get 2 to bring down Harrison Edwards.
First and 10 from the 27-yard line.
So 10:25 remaining. This is 1st and 10 from the 27. And that's going to be false against the offense. And that's
Flag on the play.
And I believe it's going to be
Foul
on.
start against the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah,
Remains first down.
that's going to be on Island Sanders. And so that brings the Bears back. So it's now 1st and 15 on Cookeville's 32-yard line. Travers, a dish off to the side. This is John Michael. Gets through some tacklers, so still on his feet, and gets brought.
Michael Crudup with the carry.
Gets a few yards there.
Sawyer with the stop. Pick up a 5. Second
Bears
down.
offense so far has been rolling. They've scored over 30 in so far their first 4 games of the season. Travers in the backfield. This is 2nd and 10. He fakes, he throws, passes, caught, and that will get about a couple yards there.
Corey with the reception.
That was Braxton Corey with the catch, and that will bring it to 3rd down. That was Braxton's 2nd catch of the night. Braxton's 2nd reception of the game. That brings up 3rd and 5 on the 22. Travers and John Michael in the backfield again. They've been the 1-2 punch duo along with Harrison Edwards. Travers fakes, throws, pass is caught for the first down. And there's a flag, but the pass was caught by Willie Hoyt, who had been struggling all night to hold in passes. So flag on the play. Refs just discussing the call. Willie Hoyt, that was his first reception of the night. We'd seen him drop some pass there in the first quarter. And then another in the second. That was near the end zone.
Participation penalty against the Golden Bears. 5-yard
So
penalty.
the penalty is on the
Fourth
Bears,
down.
so 5-yard penalty. So it's now 4th and 5. So, and if you're the Bears, you're on your side of the end zone. Do you go for it, or do you just let Echeverria get a knock at it? It's 4th and 10 on the 20. Travers, and they're go for it on 4th and 10. Travers' pass is incomplete, and there's a late
Flag on
flag.
the play.
There's a late flag. That's going to be pass interference.
Pass incomplete, intended for 19, Spurlock.
Travers, they went for it on 4th and 10 on their own 25. And that's definitely pass interference on Cookeville. We'd seen Spurlock's hand get grabbed as he tried to hold in the reception. So 8:58 left in the third quarter. Bears up by 17.
Pass interference against the defense.
And so after the Bears are on a 4th and 10, it's now an
That's a
automatic
Chick-fil-A.
first down.
Golden Bear, first down.
So now 1st and 10 on the 15. And that's a good burst for the offense. Chance.
Flag on the play.
And now a flag before the snap. Good God. There's already been more flags in this
Sideline
third quarter
infraction
than there have in the first
Cavaliers.
half. I believe it was a sideline warning.
That brings up 1st and goal to go for the Golden Bears.
So they're on the 15, and now it's 1st and goal. And so the Bears move even closer. And now inside the 5. Bears look to score for, I believe, the 3rd straight possession here. We'd seen the touchdown from Edwards at the end of the first half, and then the field goal from Echeverria. Bears trying to open up the second half with a score and try and put this game away. .858 left in the third. So we talked about it earlier in this game. You know, the Bears' run game has been very effective. So we look at this game, and we've seen more play action from Travers. Both sides have been a little lenient. We've seen a little bit more of the run, but play action has gotten more action tonight. We've seen action from multiple receivers such as Braxton Corey, Easton Spurlock, Willie Hoyt. Those guys been getting in on the action. Still waiting on something. And here we go. Travers and Crudup in the backfield. He motions it on the side and getting to the end zone. That's a touchdown.
That's a Wilson Bank and Trust Golden Bear.
And the Bears score again. So they open up the second half with a score after they had the 47-yarder. At the end of the first half, they open up the second and they get a touchdown. And with the extra point coming, the Bears have a chance to increase it to a 24-point lead.
Travers to hold. Echeverria to kick.
And Daniel Echeverria so far has been perfect on extra points tonight. So extra point goes up, and it is down for Daniel Echeverria. So far, perfect on extra points, and that gives the Bears a 31-7 lead.
31.
So that will now be 5 straight games where the Bears score over 30 points. That's 5 games where the Bears will score over 30 points. The offense has so far just been consistent halfway through the season. And now the Bears' second half of the schedule, things will start to get a little bit tough. They face teams like Lebanon and Green Hill. Last year at home when they faced Lebanon, they lost 27-6. That'll be the Bears' next home game in about 3 weeks against Lebanon, so that'll be a very interesting game. And then their last home game of the year will be against Green Hill. Another interesting thing about this game is the last time the Bears played Cookeville was in 2019 in a playoff game where the Bears Cookeville 42-7.
Kickoff goes into the end zone. It'll be first and 10. Cavaliers.
So it's been about 4 years since the teams have played each other, and both teams are completely different. But the only thing that's not different is the Bears destroying once again as we lead 31-7. There's 8:42 left in the third. Cookeville got to receive to start the game, and they will get their first series here. This is Owens in the backfield. Owens try to run it, dishes it off for the run here, spinning down and inside the 20. That was Caden Outlaw with the run there.
Outlaw with the carry, Fear Unit with a stop. Pick up a first.
And the clock winding down.
Cavaliers.
And if you're the Bears, this is really what you want. And if you're any team and you have a big lead, you just want that clock to wind down as much as it can so teams don't have a chance of coming back. Owens and Outlaw in the backfield. Again, we'd seen Blake Owens and Thomas Johnson was really the ones who punched duo in the first half. Owens thought about throwing it. He will instead throw it on the fly. Passes held in. No, he couldn't hold it in. And there's a flag on the play. That pass was almost held in by Presley Jarrett. He caught it and then dropped it after. And that was Dion Waller who was right up on him on the coverage. And so there's a chance they could call pass interference on Dion. I didn't see any grabbing or holding from Dion Waller.
Penalty against the Gold Bears.
So it was against the Bears. I did not see a contact at all from Dion Waller. Owens in the field. Fakes to Outlaw, and Owens going to run it again, and he gets a good chunk out of it.
Quarterback keeper.
So Blake Owens again. It was mainly him and Thomas Johnson in the first half who were just running the ball. Owens hasn't been much with the play action.
Pick up a 5, second down and 5, Cavaliers.
And we look at it, Cookeville had 148 rushing yards in their last game against Lebanon. but they had 130
Let's
passing
hear it from
yards.
the
So
Bear fans. Make some noise.
they're very lenient on both sides today. They've been more lenient towards the run game. This is 2nd and 4 from the 45. He will hand it. This is his Caden Outlaw. Got tripped, stayed on his feet, and near a first down.
Outlaw the carry. Win with us to stop. 3rd down.
So it's 3rd down.
Let's hear it go to the Bear
Landon
fans.
Steed checks in. Will Zerniak to the sidelines. This is 3rd and 2 from the 47 on Cookeville's 47.
They can't hear you.
This is Owens, probably going to be a running play from him. It's 3rd and 2. Owens, and that's exactly right. He's going to run it himself, and he is going to get stopped, and he's going nowhere.
Owen with the carry.
Blake Owens tried to take it himself.
Theorita with a stop. 4th down. Cavaliers.
Blake Owens tried to get
Rise
himself.
up, the Bear fans.
Couldn't get it. It's 4th and 2.
Let's show our Bear pride.
And you're thinking,
Make some noise.
Yep, Cookeville.
For the boys.
if you're thinking Cookeville, if they want to get back in this game, might as well go for it. It's on your side of the field, but it's near midfield.
They can't hear you.
4th and 2 on the 48. Hand it. Owens. Johnson, and he gets it. Still on his feet. Johnson down the sideline, and he's still on his feet, and finally taken down inside the 25, near the
Johnson
20.
Redmond with the stop, and they're going to go to the Bears.
So on a 4th and 2, Thomas Johnson and Cookeville finally gets a big chunk play, and they're now in the Golden Bears territory.
First and 10 Cavaliers from the 15-yard line.
So Cookeville now closer to the Bears side of the field. This is Owens. He hands it. Johnson again gets a couple of yards. So Johnson, after he had that
Johnson
big
with the
run
carry,
play,
Redmond with the stop. Pick up a 3, 2nd and 7 Cavaliers.
after he had that run from Cookeville 48
Let's hear
all
it
the
go
way
to
to the
the
Bears inside their 20, he gets another carry.
Let's make some noise.
This will be 2nd down and 7 on the 12. Cookeville, this is a possession that they need, a drive that they want. They hand it to Johnson again. Johnson gets the sideline, and he did not break the pylon, but he's close.
Johnson with the carry, Waller with the stop.
Thomas Johnson again, so he's had the past 3 runs. He got a big chunk out of one, a couple of yards on the 2nd. Now they are near their end zone.
Perfect goal for the Cavaliers.
They're near the Bears' end zone. It will now be 1st and 3
Ball
on
the
the
3-yard
3.
line. Let's hear it go to Bear fans.
And if you're thinking Cookeville, they're most likely going to rush this in. I'd be shocked if they ran a pass play here. Could be Owen. And up the middle, and did he get in? And he's brought back. We'll see what it's called.
Johnson with the carry.
That was Thomas Johnson again. I couldn't tell if he...
Theorita and Zerniak with the stop. 2nd down, Cavaliers.
That was Will Zerniak again.
Let's
so-
show our Bear pride.
Thomas Johnson got a gain of
Make
2.
some noise.
It's second
Your team
down
needs you.
on the Bears 1. Just need 1 yard for the score. It'll be interesting to see if Cookeville will go for 2 as well. But they're just needing that touchdown right now to get back in this. Up the middle and brought to the ground.
Zerniak.
Will Zerniak again. Man, he has been a force tonight. Will Zerniak brings it back
There was the
multiple
lead company.
yards. That was
Impact
huge.
play.
That was huge. It was 2nd down on the 1.
3rd down. down.
And now third down is all the way on 6.
On your feet. Make some noise for the boys.
So 3rd and 5 on the 5. He will hit it. He's trying to pass it. Has to escape from the pocket. Owens running, still going, trying to get in, and he spins. He couldn't get it. He couldn't get it. Blake Owens almost escaped. And almost got in for a touchdown, but multiple Bears defenders
Wallace, no gaffer with a stop.
come up and stop him.
Owens on the carry. 4th down. Don't let up now, Golden Bear fans. Your team needs you.
And it's 4th down on the Bears 3-yard line. On the Bears 3, and they are definitely going to go for it. Cookeville needs this score here, and we'll see if Blake Owens goes for the pass. Owens. See if they go in motion. Owens fakes it, tries to take it, and he's not there!
Quarterback keeper, stop. Walls with the stop. And the Golden
Kason Walls will stop him, and he cannot get in for the touchdown. And we knew at the moment we saw Cookeville's been running the ball all game. But you got to give credit to Will Zerniak as well. They were on the Bears 1, and Zerniak brought him back to the 5. And then Kason Walls stops Blake Owens from another big run. But I guess the good news is, for Cookeville, the Bears are all the way in their end zone. See if they can get a good play here. Travers up the middle.
Cruder for the carry.
John Michael Crude up a couple yards there.
Cavaliers.
Bears have a long way to go, but they can waste a lot of time here being in the back of the field, but you got to get those first downs. Minute 30 remaining here in this third quarter. Bears have controlled this third quarter. Travers. Crude up in the backfield. Single receivers to both sides. This is Crude up again, trying to get the edge, and he will get taken
On the
down.
carry. Banks with a stop. Take over 4. 3rd down and 6. Golden Bears.
So 3rd and 6. John Michael, 2 running plays. Not big gains. It's now 3rd down on the Bears' 8-yard line. Third and 6. Travers most likely. See if we can get some play action here from Tyler Travers. Travers fakes. He's going to look for play action. Travers is going to try and hit himself. He throws to the side, and it's caught for the reception. Nice move there by Willie Hoyt, spinning down, and that's a 1st down.
Reception. Maston Gill with a stop.
There you go, Willie Hoyt. They've been trying to find a way to get the ball more in his hands.
Golden Bear, 1st down.
They've been trying to find a way to get the ball in Hoyt's hands after he had those couple drops in the first quarter, but now Hoyt, since that first quarter, has been shining so far here in the second half. Big catch there, and it's a 1st down. And looks like we get a timeout here.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, your score. Cavaliers 7. Your Metro League
Excuse me,
Golden Bears.
not a timeout.
31.
End of the 3rd quarter. I was not looking at the score, but that will bring an end to the 3rd quarter. So Bears lead 31-7, and they put themselves in a good position near the end of the 3rd quarter. We'd seen
from the ground up.
We'd seen the touchdown in the beginning of the quarter.
And Wilson County Hyundai are the home team. Provide first-class sales and service to
And the Bears lead 31-7, so they have a 3-score lead even if Cookeville went for all touchdowns and 2-point conversions. They have a 3-score lead, so the Bears put in a good position here. And if they score here again, this game could very well be the dagger.
Every customer and committed to doing the right thing. Our team is proud to support what makes our community strong.
But many emotions here tonight, as it is homecoming night here at Mount Juliet High School. And like I said earlier, if it's a homecoming game for any school, you really just got to come out and perform for the fans and everybody. It's always a packed night and homecoming night, so you always want to get the crowd hyped up.
Bears from the 20-yard line. We start the fourth quarter.
So 1st and 10 on the Bears 20. We had just seen the reception from Willie Hoyt. It was a 3rd and 6, and Willie Hoyt held in a catch that would give the Bears a first down. Travers fakes. Travers, plenty of time. He looks for the throw, and he overthrows it.
Intended for Crudup.
Travers couldn't find his man. John Michael Crudup. We've seen Crudup from the backfield try and run a route to get him some receiving yards. I mean, 11:48 left in this fourth quarter. Just got to waste time. Dishes it to the edge. Tries to get him. That's Harrison Edwards, and he's brought down. And that's a loss.
Edwards on the carry.
And so that's a big defensive play there for Cookeville. They've been struggling on big defensive stops all night, and that one brings the Bears far back. Ball just inside the Bears' 10.
Burris with the tackle with the Cavaliers.
So it's now 3rd and 18 on the Bears' 12-yard line. And let's see what Travers has in his bag. Travers, quick pass underneath. Edwards trying to get this sideline, and
Edwards with the reception.
just tries to get as much as he can
Taylor with the
and
stop.
put it in better punting position. And punting unit, special teams unit will come out.
Rocchetti on the snap. Echeverria to punt.
So Daniel Echeverria will come back out. And talked about it last season. Daniel Echeverria has been a huge weapon, forcing teams to start at the 20-yard line a lot. This is a kick that goes past midfield, and it will go all the way down to the 30.
Punt down at the 30-yard line.
Good kick there from Daniel Echeverria. Now go all the way down to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 Cavaliers from the 30.
So 10 minutes and 52 seconds. And, if you're Cookeville, what do you do right now? If you're Cookeville, you're in score now mode because you're down 31-7. And they almost had it on the last drive, but the Bears defense was able to hold on for multiple downs. And they stopped Cookeville right on the Bears' 1-yard line. Owens trying to take it for himself again. Owens on the sideline, stiff arm, and that's a good run there. Penalty marker is down on the play. So that was Blake Owens again with another rush. We talked about it. He has 7 rushing touchdowns on the season. He had one earlier tonight, which was Cookeville's only touchdown. But Blake Owens, he only has 7 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown. So he is really, I described him, really as a Justin Fields type of player, maybe a Lamar Jackson, some QBs there that like to run the ball a lot. And then we're also talking about the Bears defense holding their opponents just under 20 points a game. And last game held the Warren County to only 13 points. And so that penalty marker here is going to bring up Cookeville.
Face mask against the defense. Also, a personal foul against the defense.
So a personal foul and a face mask against
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers.
defense. So that gave
41-yard
Cookeville
line.
a big chunk. They're in MJT territory. They hand it off on the side. Good run here. Dodging tacklers, getting the side inside the 20 and inside the 15.
Outlaw with the carry.
Caden
With the
Outlaw was thrown to the ground by Trey Redmond.
First down,
Good
Cavaliers.
run there by Caden Outlaw, and that's the chunk that
1st and 10 from the 14-yard
Cookeville
line.
needed. And now from 14. Cookeville needs to move this offense quick. Owens. Snap it. Hand it. Caden Outlaw again. Gets through defense, gets a couple more yards. Caden Outlaw again. Had that big carry on the
Outlaw
side
with
that
a
got
carry.
him to the 14. And then gets a few yards
Redmond
there.
is out for the Golden Bears. Pickup of 2, 2nd down and 8, Cavaliers.
So he had the big run that got him to the 14, and now that's a run of 2. Now on the Bears 12. 2nd and 8. They've been running the ball all night. We haven't seen much passing from Owens. See if we can get here. Owens runs to the back. Zerniak's on him. Zerniak brings him more. He just chucks it into the air and out of bounds. Will Zerniak
Pass
again.
incomplete. Zerniak with the pressure.
Will Zerniak has been a monster night.
Let's hear it, Golden Bear fans. Make some noise.
We've seen the play where he brought the Cookeville offense from the Bears 1 to the 5. And once again forces Blake Owens to pass the ball, and that's what the Bears are trying to do tonight.
They can't hear you.
Cookeville's been run heavy all game. They're going 4 out. And a flag on the play. They believed
Flag on the play.
someone went early there.
Offsides against the defense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
So it will stay 3rd down.
Don't let up now, Golden Bear fans.
Bears defense only allows 79 points.
Needs you.
Bears defense has locked up this season, but let's see if they can lock up on this play. Owens up the middle. Caden Outlaw inside 5 and down to about the 2.
Landon Fiorita with a stop.
So Caden Outlaw
1st
again.
and goal to go.
We've seen the big run to the 14 and then a gain of 2, and now
Let's show our Bear pride.
that gets all the way down.
Noise.
And apparently that's on the Bears'
Your
1-yard
defense
line.
needs you.
And the last time Cookeville was on the Bears 1, it did not end well. They get a second shot at it. Owens hands it. This is Thomas Johnson. Gets to the end zone. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And Cookeville trying not to go quietly into the... Thomas Johnson. And now Cookeville will kick it. It will kick the extra point. Possibly could be a fake here. We'll see. But this kick will bring it to 31-14. And the extra point is up and through, and that brings it to 31-14. It's still a 3-score game.
Left in the game. Cavaliers 14. Your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 31.
And at some point, Cookeville's probably going to have to go for 2 on these plays. So 8:38, Cookeville finally get the score that they needed. And with the Bears coming back out, There's only one thing to do if you're the Bears, and that's just waste down time. As positions like these, when you have leads, when you have multiple score leads, you just gotta waste down the time so the other team can't get it back. So the Bears, I believe, on their third, this will be the third drive of the second half. So the run, we've seen the drive by Cookeville. There's 2 penalties. They're on the Bears 3, and there are 2 penalties that brought them all the way past midfield and to the Bears territory. And then we had seen big runs by Caden and Outlaw, and then it finished with Thomas Johnson, who ran it in for a touchdown. Kick up and received on the side and going through the defense. It's nice return here. Isaiah Roseberry gets near the 40.
Barrett with a stop.
Nice return there by Isaiah Roseberry. He gets to the 40. So it'll be first down and 40.
40-yard line.
Excuse me, first down and 10 on the 40. So 8.5 minutes remaining. Cookeville defense got a stop last time against the Bears. Travers hand it up the middle and diving down.
John Michael Cook for the carry.
For a gain of 4.
Stop.
John Michael crewed up. Him and Harrison Edwards been getting a little bit of the mix with the carries, but gain of 3. So it'll be 2nd and 7 on,
Pick up a 3, 2nd down and 7.
on the Bears 43. And Bears doing exactly what they plan to, and that's waste down all of this time. 10 seconds on the play clock. Travers run it with John Michael crewed up. Dodges a tackle. Crewed up, getting the first down and more, and dragged out of bounds.
John Michael Crudup for the carry.
John Michael Crudup gets the first down
Johnson with a stop.
and into the Cavaliers territory.
That's a Chick-fil-A. Golden Bear. First down.
So he got the first down, but he went out of bounds, which stops the clock. You got to stay in to keep the clock running. Well, that's a huge first down there for John Michael. So 1st and 10 on Cookeville's 47. Travers hands it to Harrison Edwards, who's been having a good night, and he gets a solid one in there for about a pick of 7.
Edwards for the carry.
And he stays in bounds, which will waste them the time.
Pick up a 7. 2nd down and 3.
So pick up
Golden
of
Bear.
7. 2nd and 3 from the 40. And the Bears there are wasting every single second off that play clock. Play clock under 10. Now down under 5. Travers in motion. They hand it off over the middle.
Crudup for the carry.
John Michael crewed up again, and that will, I believe that'll be a first
That'll be a
down for the
Chick-fil-A.
Bears and
Golden
stays
Bear.
in bounds.
First down.
He stays in bounds, and that will keep wasting down the time here. So the Bears doing exactly what they said they were going to do. And I'm looking on the sideline right now. John Michael is limping. He is jumping with one leg, and he's going to the tent. Hope he's all right. So Edwards.
First and 10, Golden Bears from the 36-yard
Edwards will
line.
start getting the carries in the backfield. Travers with the bomb back to his right. They hand it to Harrison Edwards. Dodges a tackle. and gets another solid carry and brought back.
With the carry.
Mason Taylor, one of the guys tackling him down. We talked about Mason
Taylor
Taylor.
with the stop.
Taylor averaging about
Pick up a
11
forward, second down and
tackles a
6.
game.
Golden Bears.
So Mason Taylor is doing most of the dirty work on defense for Cookeville. So it's now 1st and 10 on the Bears' 32, excuse me. 2nd and 6 on the 32. And Bears doing exactly what they're doing, wasting the time off the clock. Under 5.5 remaining in the 4th. They snap Travers on the side, and
Pass complete.
that will get a pickup of about 3, and it's now 3rd down.
Spurlock with the reception. 3rd down and 2, Golden Bears.
So 3rd and 2, that was the Easton Spurlock on the catch again. I believe that's his 4th reception of night, Easton Spurlock. Ever since that Warren County game, when he scored first touchdown, he's been really coming alive for the Golden Bears. So under 5 minutes remaining in the 4th. And if you're Cookeville, you might want to wave the white flags. And here's another guy who's having a night. Harrison Edwards down to the 10. Harrison Edwards having a night.
Owens with a stop. That's a Chick-fil-A Golden Bears 1st down.
So Harrison Edwards, we'd seen in the first half, he was on fire. He scored 2 touchdowns in the first half for the Golden Bears, and he gets a good run there down the 10 of Cookeville. And so the Bears, you don't get a score, but if you do, it's definitely the dagger. And right now they're just wasting all that time on that play clock. And all the time off the game clock. And running on the side and getting to the end zone.
Edwards with the carry. That's a Wilson.
And he gets to the end zone again. Harrison Edwards with his 3rd touchdown of the game. Put that guy in your fantasy league.
Please watch for flying footballs in the concession area.
Harrison Edwards with his 3rd touchdown of the game. There's your player of the game right there on the offense, Harrison Edwards. He had two touchdowns in the first half and gets his 3rd, and you could call that the dagger if you're Mount Juliet. Extra point coming. Echeverria been perfect so far, and that one's right down the middle again.
Extra point attempt is good.
So 3:50 in the 4th quarter. Bears with a 38-14 lead.
Mount Juliet Golden Bears 38.
So 38-14. And from the open tip, the Golden Bears had really just been controlling all night on the offensive end. Only really a few drives where they just couldn't convert, but most of the time the Bears were able to get down the field and put points on the board. And I talked about this is now going to be the 5th straight game where the Bears score over 30 points. They're averaging about 30 points a game this season.
Rise up, Golden Bears!
And Cookeville as well. Cookeville is actually a decently scoring team. They average 25 points a game as a team. They average 25 points a game as a team. But the defense just can't hold up. You know, I look at Cookeville. They've scored 100 points total. Well, 114. They've allowed 119 plus the 38 here tonight. And look at this return here, still on his feet, down inside the 30. Solid return there for Cookeville. That was Caden Outlaw again. Him and Thomas Johnson have been the 2 running backs tonight. They've been getting the carries tonight.
For 10 Cavaliers from the 36-yard line.
And, you know, Cookeville really reminds me of White County from last year. You seen White County's game last year. We seen Malachi Dowell out there. And we had also seen Pinion, the White County quarterback, and their run game was just unstoppable. Pinion and Malachi Dowell. Run game kind of reminds me of Cookeville's run game. Blake Owens trying to throw out of the pocket, and he is down. So Blake Owens again. We talked about it.
Here he is, Zodiac with the sack.
So we talked about it. He only has one passing touchdown this season.
14 Cavaliers.
And the Bears have taken advantage of that, and that was Will Zerniak on the sack again. And if you wanted to give out some game balls tonight, Will Zerniak is definitely on that list. So
Let's hear it.
time winding down. Under 3 minutes. Guess really just run the offense. Hand up over the middle. This is Aiden Outlaw with a nice run. Inside the 40 at about the 42.
Outlaw with the carry. Roseberry Walls with the stop.
So Kason Walt and
First down,
Isaiah
Cavaliers.
Roseberry brought him down.
First and 10 from the
So we're
42-yard
coming up
line.
on 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter, and if you're Cookeville, no, waving the white flag. Bears had the down with that score earlier. They have another run here up the middle,
Outlaw with the carry.
and that was Caden Outlaw again.
Theory with a stop. Pick up a 3, second down and 7.
So
Cavaliers.
that'll get a gain of 3. It will be second down 7.
Check that, pick up 2, second down 8. Cavaliers.
So we'll now be on the Cookeville 44-yard line. Under 2. Owens throws to the side. Pass is caught. And multiple Bears defenders bring down to midfield. And that'll bring third down. Clock continues to wind down.
Jones with the reception. Walls and let's Scala with the stop. That
was Jackson Jones with the reception.
Make some noise.
Jackson Jones with the catch. Third down and 2. Owens tries to run it himself, and he will push forward and get it. Inside the 45, down at the 44 of the Bears.
Owen with the carry. Redmond with the stop.
So
for the
clock
Golden Bears.
continues to
First
run,
and 10
and so the Golden
from
Bears,
the 44-yard line.
big win tonight over Cookeville. Bears will travel on the road next week to play Wilson Central. Wilson Central had a big game against Green Hill last week and took Green Hill to the end of the game. And that pass is just caught on the outside and down inside near the 15.
Clark with the reception.
That pass
Roseberry
was
with
caught
the
by
stop
Jackson
for the
Clark.
Golden
That was a
Bears.
nice pass there.
First down, Cavaliers.
That was a nice pass there from Blake Owen.
First and 10 from the 17-yard line.
Been running the ball all night. Down to the 30 seconds. Owen to the outside throws, passes. Incomplete. Went through receiver's hands and it was almost caught by Jackson Jones
Pass
after it
for
went
Jones.
through Nick Johnson's hands.
Perry with the coverage for the Golden Bears. Second down and 10, Cavaliers.
So incompletion, that stops the clock. And Blake Owens, so far through these 4 games, is a 59% pass completion percentage, but most of the time Cookeville have been a very run-heavy team. But tonight the Bears only allowed 2 scores. For Cookeville, they've shut them down tonight. Just a couple last plays here to see if Cookeville get a score. Pass is complete to the side and getting right out of bounds. For a gain of 4 yards. Nick Johnson again with another catch, his second of the night.
Timeout, Cavaliers.
So Cookeville takes a timeout with 16 seconds.
This timeout.
So after tonight, Cookeville's going to improve to 2-3. And they've now lost, after this game, they now would have lost 2 games in a row. Last game, they lost 11 and 41-17. And tonight, they've been very run heavy the whole night, and the Bears have shut them down on the run. We'd seen a couple highlights. We'd seen Caden Outlaw get some good runs, and Thomas Johnson get some good runs, and even Owens. We'd seen a couple good runs from Blake Owens. But at the end of the day, the W is all that matters, and the Bears, they've played near all the way to the end, and they're going to get the W. Owens thinks about throwing, and he will go down inside the 10.
Owen on the carry.
And that was the
When we
quarterback.
stop.
Blake Owens on
Timeout,
the
Cavaliers.
carry. That's the second timeout by Cookeville. There's 7 seconds. There's 7 seconds in the fourth. Cookeville down by 24. Just trying to get a score here. So after tonight, Cookeville's points allowed will go from 119 to 158. So there are multiple games. We'd seen the defense of Cookeville get some stops. But this game, Juliet's offense just on fire throughout the first second half.
Let's make some noise, go to Bear fans.
So 7 seconds left. It's 4th down and 1. Let's see if Cookeville can get a score here. If one timeout left remaining. Owen to the side. Thinks about throwing. He throws, and that is going to be incomplete.
Pass was incomplete. Flag on the play.
So pass is incomplete. It was on 5th and 1 on the Bears 7. And a flag on the play. Probably about 2 seconds left in the fourth when the flag was thrown.
That's the ball game. Final score,
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Bears take home the win, 38-14. There were multiple things in this game that got them win. We've seen the run game of Harrison Edwards. He got them 3 touchdowns in the first half. We'd seen Daniel Echeverra hit a 47-yarder in the first half. We'd seen the pass game from Travers consistent there in that first half, and then the defense, especially Will Zerniak, Kason Waltz, and others, shut down the Cavalier offense, and the Bears are going to improve 5-0, still undefeated, and they travel to Wilson Central next week on the road, and Cookeville will improve to 2-3. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. I appreciate everybody for having to deal with my commentary tonight, but that is it. For tonight's stream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching.
No. You did a real good job. Yeah. You did a real good job.
All right. Shout out to James Peach on the mic, and that'll do it for tonight. Bears win 38-14. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you in 3 weeks when the Bears take on Lebanon.